فريضة افترضتها وأمرتهم بها، فنسألك بجلال وجهك ونور عظمتك وبما أوجبت على نفسك للمحسنين أن تصلي أنت وملائكتك على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك ونبيك وصفيك وخيرتك من خلقك أفضل ما صليت على أحد من خلقك إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم ارفع درجته وأكرم مقامه وثقل ميزانه وأبلج حجته وأظهر ملته وأجزل ثوابه وأضئ نوره وأدم كرامته وألحق به من ذريته وأهل بيته ما تقر به عينه وعظمه في النبيين الذين خلوا قبله. اللهم اجعل سيدنا محمدا أكثر النبيين تبعا وأكثرهم أزراء وأفضلهم كرامة ونورا وأعلاهم درجة وأفسحهم في الجنة منزلا. اللهم اجعل في السابقين غايته وفي المنتخبين منزله وفي المقربين داره وفي المصطفين منزله. اللهم اجعله أكرم الأكرمين عندك منزلا وأفضلهم ثوابا وأقربهم مجلسا وأثبتهم مقاما وأصوبهم كلاما وأنجحهم مسألة وأفضلهم لديك نصيبا وأعظمهم فيما عندك رغبة، وأنزله في غرفات الفردوس من الدرجات العلا التي لا درجة فوقها. اللهم اجعل سيدنا محمدا أصدق قائل وأنجح سائل وأول شافع وأفضل مشفع، وشفعه في أمته بشفاعة يغبطه بها الأولون والآخرون. وإذا ميزت عبادك بفصل قضائك فاجعل سيدنا محمدا في الأصدقين قيلا والأحسنين عملا وفي المهديين سبيلا. اللهم اجعل نبينا لنا فرطا واجعل حوضه لنا موعدا لأولنا وآخرنا. اللهم احشرنا في زمرته واستعملنا في سنته وتوفنا على ملته وعرفنا وجهه واجعلنا في زمرته وحزبه. اللهم اجمع بيننا وبينه كما آمنا به ولم نره، ولا تفرق بيننا وبينه حتى تدخلنا مدخله وتوردنا حوضه، وتجعلنا من رفقائه مع المنعم عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد نور الهدى والقائد إلى الخير والداعي إلى الرشد، نبي الرحمة وإمام المتقين ورسول رب العالمين لا نبي بعده، كما بلغ رسالتك ونصح لعبادك وتلا آياتك وأقام حدودك ووفى بعهدك وأنفذ حكمك وأمر بطاعتك ونهى عن معصيتك ووالى وليك الذي تحب أن تواليه وعادى عدوك الذي تحب أن تعاديه. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد. اللهم صل على جسده في الأجساد وعلى روحه في الأرواح وعلى موقفه في المواقف وعلى مشهده في المشاهد وعلى ذكره إذا ذكر صلاة منا على نبينا. اللهم أبلغه منا السلام كما ذكر السلام، والسلام على النبي ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. اللهم صل على ملائكتك المقربين وعلى أنبيائك المطهرين وعلى رسلك المرسلين وعلى حملة عرشك وعلى سيدنا جبريل وسيدنا ميكائيل وسيدنا إسرافيل وسيدنا ملك الموت وسيدنا رضوان خازن جنتك وسيدنا مالك، وصل على الكرام الكاتبين، وصل على أهل طاعتك أجمعين من أهل السماوات والأرضين. اللهم آت أهل بيت نبيك أفضل ما آتيت أحدا من أهل بيوت المرسلين، واجز أصحاب نبيك أفضل ما جازيت أحدا من أصحاب المرسلين. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات، واغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان، ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. اللهم صل على النبي الهاشمي سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد خير البرية صلاة ترضيك وترضيه وترضى بها عنا يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه جزيلا جميلا دائما بدوام ملك الله. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله ملء الفضاء وعدد النجوم في السماء صلاة توازن السماوات والأرض وعدد ما خلقت وما أنت خالقه إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم، وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم إني أسألك العفو والعافية في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. اللهم استرنا بسترك الجميل. اللهم إني أسألك بحقك العظيم وبحق نور وجهك الكريم وبحق عرشك العظيم وبما حمل كرسيك من عظمتك وجلالك وجمالك وبهائك وقدرتك وسلطانك، وبحق أسمائك المخزونة المكنونة التي لم يطلع عليها أحد من خلقك. اللهم وأسألك بالاسم الذي وضعته على الليل فأظلم، وعلى النهار فاستنار، وعلى السماوات فاستقلت، وعلى الأرض فاستقرت، وعلى الجبال فأرست، وعلى البحار والأودية فجرت، وعلى العيون فنبعت، وعلى السحاب فأمطرت. وأسألك اللهم بالأسماء المكتوبة في جبهة سيدنا إسرافيل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء المكتوبة في جبهة سيدنا جبريل عليه السلام، وعلى الملائكة المقربين. وأسألك اللهم بالأسماء المكتوبة حول العرش، وأسألك بالأسماء المكتوبة حول الكرسي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آل سيدنا محمد اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد صلاة تكون لك رضاء وله جزاء ولحقه أداء، وأعطه الوسيلة والفضيلة والمقام المحمود الذي وعدته، واجزه عنا ما هو أهله، واجزه أفضل ما جازيت به نبيا عن قومه ورسولا عن أمته. فصل على جميع إخوانه من النبيين والصالحين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعل فضائل صلواتك وشرائف زكواتك ونوامي بركاتك وعواطف رأفتك ورحمتك وتحيتك وفضائل آلائك على سيدنا محمد سيد المرسلين ورسول رب العالمين، قائد الخير وفاتح البر ونبي الرحمة وسيد الأمة. اللهم ابعثه مقاما محمودا تزلف به قربه وتقر به عينه، يغبطه به الأولون والآخرون. اللهم أعطه الفضل والفضيلة والشرف والوسيلة والدرجة الرفيعة والمنزلة الشامخة. اللهم أعط سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة وبلغه مأموله، واجعله أول شافع وأول مشفع. اللهم عظم برهانه وثقل ميزانه وأبلج حجته، وارفع في أهل عليين درجته وفي أعلى المقربين منزلته. اللهم أحينا على سنته وتوفنا على ملته، واجعلنا من أهل شفاعته، واحشرنا في زمرته، وأوردنا حوضه، واسقنا من كأسه غير خزايا ولا نادمين ولا شاكين ولا مبدلين ولا مغيرين ولا فاتنين ولا مفتونين، آمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد، وأعطه الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة، وابعثه المقام المحمود الذي وعدته مع إخوانه النبيين. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد نبي الرحمة وسيد الأمة، وعلى أبينا سيدنا آدم وأمنا سيدتنا حواء، ومن ولدا من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين. وصل على ملائكتك أجمعين من أهل السماوات والأرضين، وعلينا معهم يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اغفر لي ذنوبي ولوالدي وارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا، ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات، وتابع بيننا وبينهم بالخيرات. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين، ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد نور الأنوار وسر الأسرار وسيد الأبرار وزين المرسلين الأخيار، وأكرم من أظلم عليه الليل وأشرق عليه النهار، وعدد ما نزل من أول الدنيا إلى آخرها من قطر الأمطار، وعدد ما نبت من أول الدنيا إلى آخرها من النبات والأشجار، صلاة دائمة بدوام ملك الله الواحد القهار. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد صلاة تكرم بها مثواه وتشرف بها عقباه، وتبلغ بها يوم القيامة مناه ورضاه. هذه الصلاة تعظيما لحقك يا سيدنا محمد. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد حاء الرحمة وميمي الملك ودال الدوام السيد الكامل الفاتح الخاتم عدد ما في علمك كائن أو قد كان كلما ذكرك وذكره الذاكرون وكلما غفل عن ذكرك وذكره الغافلون. صلاة دائمة بدوامك باقية ببقائك لا منتهى لها دون علمك إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آل سيدنا محمد الذي هو أبهى شموس الهدى نورا وأبهرها وأسير الأنبياء فخرا وأشهرها ونوره أزهر أنوار الأنبياء وأشرفها وأوضحها وأزكى الخليقة أخلاقا وأطهرها وأكرمها خلقا وأعدلها. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آل سيدنا محمد الذي هو أبهى من القمر التام وأكرم من السحاب المرسلة والبحر الخطم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آل سيدنا محمد الذي قرنت البركة بذاته ومحياه وتعطرت العوالم بطيب ذكره ورياه. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وارحم سيدنا محمدا وآل سيدنا محمد كما صليت وباركت وترحمت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ونبيك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آل سيدنا محمد. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء الدنيا وملء الآخرة وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء الدنيا وملء الآخرة وارحم سيدنا محمدا وآل سيدنا محمد ملء الدنيا وملء الآخرة واجز سيدنا محمدا وآل سيدنا محمد ملء الدنيا وملء الآخرة وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء الدنيا وملء الآخرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد كما أمرتنا أن نصلي عليه وصل على سيدنا محمد كما ينبغي أن يصلى عليه. اللهم صل على نبيك المصطفى ورسولك المرتضى ووليك المجتبى وأمينك على وحي السماء. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد أكرم الأسلاف القائم بالعدل والإنصاف المنعوت في سورة الأعراف المنتخب من أصلاب الشراف والبطون الظراف المصفى من مصاص عبد المطلب بن عبد مناف الذي هديت به من الخلاف وبينت به سبيل العفاف. اللهم إني أسألك بأفضل مسألتك وبأحب أسمائك إليك وأكرمها عليك وبما مننت علينا بسيدنا محمد نبينا صلى الله عليه وسلم، فاستنقذتنا به من الضلالة وأمرتنا بالصلاة عليه وجعلت صلاتنا عليه درجة وكفارة ولطفا ومنا من إعطائك، فدعوك تعظيما لأمرك واتباعا لوصيتك ومنتجزا لموعودك لما يجب لنبينا سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في أداء حقه قبلنا، إذ آمنا به وصدقناه واتبعنا النور الذي أنزل معه وقلت وقولك الحق، إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. وأمرت العباد بالصلاة على نبيهم فريضة افترضتها وأمرتهم بها، فنسألك بجلال وجهك ونور عظمتك وبما أوجبت على نفسك للمحسنين أن تصلي أنت وملائكتك على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك ونبيك وصفيك وخيرتك من خلقك أفضل ما صليت على أحد من خلقك إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم ارفع درجته وأكرم مقامه وثقل ميزانه وأبلج حجته وأظهر ملته وأجزل ثوابه.
Ve şeriflerine birimiz Bilal Habeş radıyallahu anh Efendimizin mihmandar-ı Resul-i Kibriya Eyüp Sultan Halid bin Zeyd Ebu Eyyub el-Ansar radıyallahu anh Şah Mürşidan Şah Hacı Muhammed Bahaddin Nakşibendi el-Buhari Mevlana Celaleddin el-Rumi Mevlana Ziyadun Halid el-Bağdadi Sahibü'z-Zaman Kıbletül İslam Şeyh Mevlana Muhammed Nazım Adel-Elekani Kaddesallahu esrarum haziratın ervahı için Hadem-i Harem-i Şerifeyn Yavuz Sultan Selim Han, Ebul Fetvel Maazi Fatih Sultan Mehmet Han ve Serdar Hakan Sultan Abdülhamid Han cennet mekan, Firdevs-i Aşiyen Haziratın ervahına ve amr inayetine, alel husus bu caminin bainisi, sahibel hayrat ve el hasenat, SahibulSaif Şeyh Abdulkerim el-Kibrisi Rabbani Hazretlerinin ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş İmam Müezzin Kayyum cemaatinin ve kahve ehli imanın ervahı için, Allah rızası için El Fatiha. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen-nebî. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallu aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammed ve ala ali seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salah. Hayya ale's-salah. Hayya alel-felah. Hayya alel-felah. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
La ilahe illallah Seyyidina Mevlana Muhammed Resulullah sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmedullah Teala ve nastağfir ve şerhu en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. نشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده وحبيبه ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأزواجه وأصحابه التابعين خلفاء الراشدين المهديين من بعده وزراء الأمة على تحقيق وخصوصا من علامة خلفاء الرسول على تحقيق أمراء المؤمنين حضرة أبو بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعلى بقية الصحابة التابعين رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين. يا أيها المؤمنون الحاذرون اتقوا الله تعالى وإن الله مع الذين اتقوا والذين هم محسنون. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. All praises are due to Allah who says in the Holy Quran, in Surah Al-Zariyat, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So flee, escape to Allah. Truly I am a plain warner unto you from Him. And do not put any ilah alongside Allah. Truly I am a plain warner unto you from Him. There never came a messenger to those before except that they said, he is a wizard or a madman. Have they passed this saying as an inheritance to each other? No, but they are a disobeying people. So leave them, for you are not to be blamed. And warn, because warning benefits the believers. I created the jinn and mankind only that they might worship me. I seek no risk from them, nor do I ask that they should feed me. Truly it is Allah that gives risk, the Lord of unbreakable might. And truly, for those who now do wrong, there is an evil day like the evil day which came for the people who were like them before. So don't let them ask me to hasten on that day. And disaster unto those who disbelieve from that day which they are promised. Sadaqallahu Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon the Bashir, the Nazir, the giver of glad tidings and the warden, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. May all peace and blessings be upon the master of the fountain of Kawthar, who said, on Judgment Day, there will be a group of people around the fountain of Kawthar whom I will recognize as those who used to make a lot of salawats on me. May peace and blessings be upon our Master Muhammad والسلام, and upon his noble family, and upon his blessed companions, especially upon the Khulafa Rashidin, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar al-Faruq, Hazrat Osman al-Ghani, and Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza, and all those who follow them until the last day. May peace and blessings be upon the Khwajagan of the Naqshbandi way, the masters of the highest path. May peace and blessings be upon the sultans of the glorious Ottoman Empire, those who illuminated the history of Islam with their love of Allah and His Prophet and their friends. May peace and blessings be upon all those who walk in their way until the last day. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, today is the Jummah of farewell. Today is the Jummatul Wida, the last Jummah of the blessed Mubarak month of Ramazan. Alhamdulillah to our Lord, who let us see 5 Jummahs in this holy month. We are thanking our Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting us life in this Ramazan, and we're asking Him to accept this Ramazan from us. And we're asking Him, if it is good for us, to let us to reach to the next Ramazan. We are trying to be believers. And a believer is constantly hoping, is constantly between hoping and fearing in his Lord. Even the most beloved of Allah, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi wasalam, he had hope of his Lord, and he also had fear of his Lord. This is in the dua of the Holy Prophet alayhi wasalam. He said, Ya Allah, I submit my face to you, and I entrust my affair to you. I commit myself to you out of hope and fear of you. The 21st century, mankind has forgotten to fear Allah. 21st century mankind has forgotten Allah. And 21st century Muslims are teaching each other not to fear Allah. But the believers from the beginning of time, until now, they have stood before their Lord in fear of His greatness and in fear of their own sins. The ones who know Allah better than anyone else, His prophets, are in fear of Him turning away. Our father Hazrat Adam alayhi salam said, Ya Rabbi, we have wronged ourselves, and if you do not forgive us and have mercy upon us, we will be from the losers. And Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, if you do not forgive me and have mercy upon me, I will be from the losers. And Hazrat Musa alayhi salam prayed, saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, my Lord, I have wronged myself, so forgive me. And Hazrat Yunus alayhi salam said in his dua that our Shaykh is teaching us to say every day, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. There is no ilah except you. Glory be to you. Truly, I have been from the tyrants. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. This is the attitude of those prophets who are masum, who are free from any sins, who are the chosen ones of Allah. Who are we then to feel secure and to think that we have a right to our worship and our deeds to be accepted in the presence of Allah and to demand a reward from Him? Ghawsul Azam, Shaykh Abdulkerim Gilani Qaddasallahu Sir, is speaking about how a believer should be thinking at the end of Ramazan, saying, a worker is paid once he finishes his job. And we have now finished the work of Ramazan. But if only I knew for sure whether our fasting and our qiyam has been accepted or whether they will be used to slap us across our faces. If only I knew for sure which one of us have been accepted so I could congratulate them, and which of us have been rejected so we could give them our condolences. Because the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, there are many people who fast all day but get nothing from the fasting except hunger and thirst. And there are many people who spend the night in qiyam and prayer but get nothing from it except sleeplessness. We are hoping. We are hoping for an accepted Ramazan. But we have to fear from having a Ramazan that is going to be used to slap our face. May Allah protect us from that. But it is not just hoping and fearing. We have to sit and we have to calculate and we have to think. And we cannot run and we cannot hide and we cannot be rebellious and we cannot be stubborn. We have to use that intelligence to see which category we fall under. We must fear from having a Ramazan that puts us in the category of those who were cursed by Jibreel alayhi salam. That Holy Prophet alayhi salam said, Amin to that curse. Hazrat Yahya ibn Muaz said, it is not intelligent to seek forgiveness with your tongue and keep your heart attached to disobedience and to intend to return to disobedience after Ramazan. This person's fasting is rejected and his acceptance is slammed in his face. Even if you do the physical acts of fasting, but if it has no effect on your heart, that Ramazan is wasted. That is a Ramazan that is cut off from mercy, from forgiveness, from freedom from the fire. Our Shaykh, SahibulSaif, Shaykh Abdulkerim al-Kibrisi Rabbani Qaddasallahu is speaking about how a believer must act after Ramazan, saying, you must continue after the Ramazan. So many people are running, doing some things during these months. As soon as Ramazan finishes, they turn back wild again. You lose everything then. You start all over again. You didn't accomplish anything. Just like you are building your paradise today and tomorrow you are destroying it. Today you are an obedient servant. If you are disobedient tomorrow, then you are destroying your own paradise. But the man is heedless. He is not seeing, he is not knowing, he is not understanding. He doesn't want to understand because the ego is standing in front of him as a barricade between him and paradise. How can you be a servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, keeping your daily prayers, keeping everything and non-stop having trouble 24 hours a day? Something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. Sit and think. The Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying the believers today has to be better than yesterday. Tomorrow must be better than today. Look at yourself. Your today, is it better than yesterday? Or are you complaining more today? You know what it is. Do you think that your tomorrow is going to be better than today? If you are a believer, then it has to be better. Has to be. Your connection has to be better with your Lord. Your connection has to be better with the Prophet ﷺ. Your connection has to be better with the awliya Allah. That's where you find safety. That's where you find peace. There's no other peace. Circle around the world if you want. Go anywhere you hear that there is peace. It's only temporary, fake. It's passing. Peace comes with Islam, with submission. Islam is submission, to submit yourself to your Lord, to the orders of your Lord. And the friends of Allah, they speak the truth. The whole world knows that this Ramazan is different. For 1400 years, Ramazan has been the time when the believers have filled the masjids 24 hours a day for the 5 daily prayers, for the Taraweeh and for Qiyam. It is the one time of the year that believers come to live inside the masjid in the days of Iktikaf. But this year, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has closed all those doors. The Muslims, the Ummah, must not only take this as a warning. This is no longer a warning, this is a punishment. Don't you see? We're being slammed by it. Don't you see? We're being slapped in the face. The dua for entering the masjid is, Ya Allah, please open the doors of your rahmat for me. This is the dua when you enter the masjid, saying, Ya Allah, please open the doors of your rahmat, of your mercy for me. But this year, the Muslims of 21st century were cut off even from making this dua. This is a heavy punishment coming to this ummah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in the Quran Kareem that He sent warning after warnings after warning to the previous nations, but they were heedless and arrogant. And the punishment came upon them suddenly, so that in the morning they were laid prostrate. This punishment is still nothing. We're still living in the good days. We must look to see what happens after the doors of Rahmat are closed. After the doors of Rahmat are closed for 40 days, for 70 days, for 100 days, then we will see what's going to come after. But we must run back to our Lord before His true punishment rains down on us. These are still the good days. Our Grand Shaykh, Sultan al-Awliya Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Azim al-Haqqani was speaking about this kind of a Ramazan almost 30 years ago, saying this holy month is filled with sadness, which has never been in such a way before. The Lord of the universe is neither happy with Muslims nor with Christians. Muslims are very careless. The Muslim world is not asking what is happening to other Muslims. They do not want to do anything. Christians who, when they call people to Christianity, say that you will find kindness, mercy and love there. At the same time, they are doing the worst. They are slaughtering small ones, old ones, and defenseless people. Allah Almighty's divine anger is approaching now. It will hit the Muslim world as much as the Christian world. That is why you must excuse my appearance, which is according to the circumstances. It is very heavy. So please don't occupy me too much with your small problems. Every big kind of problem is now falling on the believers who are being oppressed. Compared to their difficulties, our problems are nothing. You must try to say astaghfirullah, to ask for forgiveness from Allah, that we are so careless concerning Muslims and non-Muslims. When there are innocent people, we should take care of them. We should never be careless for any innocent people being slaughtered or violated. This is prohibited in all religions, in Christianity, in Judaism, as well as in Islam. Whoever does it, it is going against the divine rule of Allah Almighty. May Allah forgive us and send His divine support against Shaitan's kingdom, which is now coming to the last point. Now, the words of the Sultan al-Awliya speak the truth. This is the Ramazan of the Akhir Zaman. And especially us, in this land and in this country, standing here, where this country is giving hope to the rest of the world to say, we are going to take care of you, that we are going to protect your rights. It doesn't matter who you are. Come and we will give you freedom. And this country has lost that. For years, this country has completely lost that. And now the whole world is taking it as an example. And everything is falling down one by one. And tyranny has become the new law. Tyranny has become the new rule. And every leader wants to become that tyrant. Because don't you see, this tyrant is getting away with everything. So why not us? So it is a very big warning to the world. It's a very big warning to this country. This is the Ramazan of the Akhir Zaman. A person can fast. A person can pray Taraweeh. A person can stay up all night in Qiyam. But if that person's heart is not changing to reflect what Shaykh Maulana is speaking about, or if the person's heart is not changing to feel some pain for the injustice and tyranny that is happening in the world, if the person is not asking for this tyranny to end, if this person is not asking for his dead heart to become alive, then that person's heart is dead. No matter how much worship he does, not sleeping, dead. Because Ramazan should make us to connect to our Holy Prophet ﷺ and to the friends of Allah. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he came to bring an end to zulm and tyranny. And if someone who is claiming to be his ummah is not feeling that passion in his heart, then the person is completely dead. The person is disconnected from Allah and His Prophet. It doesn't matter how much Quran he reads. It doesn't matter how much prayers he makes. It doesn't matter how he appears. As our Shaykh, SahibulSaif, Shaykh Abdulkerim Kibrisi Rabbani Kadalsir is saying, Muslims, they are giving iftar in 7-star hotels to unbelievers, but they are not caring to send only one night money to the oppressed Muslims. If just one night money for that hotel is sending to that country, it is enough for 1 month to feed them. And we are all responsible for that in Judgment Day. Yes. So you have worries. Right. Continue with your worries. But we are all responsible. You're not feeling anything at all. You're not seeing anything anymore. You're not understanding anything anymore because you have died. Worrying only for your selfish, egoistic lifestyle. Yes, that's what's happening. And that's what's happened to us. And yes, we should move. Wake up, because Allah's revenge is coming. It's coming to every one of us. I don't know who is going to escape from that. But the revenge is coming. Yes, Prophet ﷺ says, if a believer lives on another side of the world and the thorn enters to the finger of that believer, another believer who is on the other side of the world has to feel the pain. Is that what's happening to you? No. Worst is coming. Worst is coming everywhere in this world, and it is no more far distance. It's behind the door. These are the words of a friend of Allah. This is a Jumatul Wida, the last Juma of Ramazan. We must wake up to our own egoistic selfishness that is blocking us from Allah's mercy before it is too late. It is not to open the doors of the masjid. It is to open the doors of our heart. It is not to enter into the masjid and to go up and down senselessly. It is to kick out the shaitans that is inside our masjid, our heart. We must change our hearts to be open to those that are in the heart of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and his friends. We must take the laws of Allah and we must obey it. We must be in the sohbat and the association of those ones who are reminding us to obey Allah and obey His Prophet. We must finish our obsession with our own selves and our own problems. To do this, we have to go to those ones who are going to shake us, who are going to give electricity to us, who are going to shock us until our dead hearts come back to life, because that's what the dead heart needs, electricity. We must run to those ones. Like the master who whipped the man, who swallowed the snake, who will make us to take the snake of our ego out from inside of us, because it is killing us. It is killing our faith. It is killing our akhirat. This is the end of Ramazan. 3 holy months came to wake us up. And I'm wondering how many are awake. It seems most are sleeping still. That's okay. They will wake you up, but they will wake you up when you least expect it. And they will wake you up in a shock. And you will wake up prostrate. O believers, Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, the fasting of Ramazan stays hanging between the sky and the heavens. It doesn't go up until the Sadaqat al-Fitr is given. This is another sign that our Ramazan is not accepted. Until we are running to give from what Allah has given us and we run to give it to others. The Fitr and the Sadaqah and Zakat is not according to your ego. To give from your Fitr and from your Sadaqah and from your Zakat, it is not according to your own head. It is not according to your own choice. There are rules and laws to be observed. But today, people are giving to their friends, to their families, to their cousins, to their sons, to their daughters, and saying, this is my zakat. You are going to be responsible here and hereafter for that. Because the zakat, it is the property and it is the right of those ones that the Khalifa, that the authority is going to say it belongs to them, not according to us. If it is according to us for 1400 years, then no help is going to reach to poor person, because everyone is saying, I must help my family first. Family is first. And all wealth and everything will be hoarded all over again. Don't you see this is what the Yahudis and the Nasranis were doing? And we are doing that in this Akhir Zaman. And can anyone say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not opening the risk to us Muslims in this Akhir Zaman? But we have lost that feeling to help others. To be a servant of Allah is to help the other servants of Allah. Otherwise, we are living a selfish, egoistic lifestyle, and that lifestyle is not accepted in the presence of Allah. That lifestyle will not save your faith. That lifestyle will push you to heavy punishment here and hereafter. Inna dina indallahul Islam. The only deen, the only lifestyle that is accepted in the sight of Allah is Islam. We're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us against our ego, against our selfishness. And we're asking that our Ramazan be accepted. We're asking that our forgiveness be accepted. We're asking that our hearts become more alive and awake. We're asking that we understand the wrongs that we are doing in this Ramazan, that we are not selfish and stubborn and arrogant, to ask for forgiveness sincerely. And we're asking to make us strong after Ramazan, not to repeat those wrong things that we are doing. And we're asking forgiveness for our own weakness. We're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to let us to be part of the work of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and to keep us in the sohbat of our Shaykh in this life and the next life. Amen. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu. La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu zalimin. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu zalimin. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka. Subhan kudusin rabbina rabbina. ينادي دعوة الله الإسلام قام الصلاة
النبي ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته اللهم صل على من
It's not for... Right, selfishness.
It's a selfish intention or selfish prayer.
For your own self. Selfish meaning for your own self. Yes.
What is the intention of a murid of the murids when they stand up for prayer? Or
what is the intention of a murid in the presence of a shaykh? We've talked about this the whole month. I'm bringing you step by step by step by step to understand that. What is the intention of a murid? What is the intention of a sahabi? What is the intention of a person who is the ummah of the Prophet? What is their intention? What is their intention? Their intention is the intention of the Prophet. Their intention is the intention of the Shaykh. And what is the Shaykh's intention? The intention of his life is not just in prayer. Prophet ﷺ, he sat and he did all these things to get blessings. What was he spending his time and his life for? Yeah, they're still stuck there in your Wahhabi mindset, that's why.
Bring people back to
Good, it was for the ummah. It was for the ummah. You think Prophet ﷺ needs to worship? Does he need to worship? Allah had created him in pre-eternity as his beloved. You think he needs to worship? What are all his worshipness for? So many of his du'as, what are they for? For who? For himself? For his family? It's for the ummah. As what all the angels that they come in, holy night after holy night, that they're coming and they're praying. Who is it for? For themselves? Angels are worshipping for themselves? They're worshipping for mankind. Only mankind has become so selfish and so ignorant and arrogant and stubborn. They still can't see. So, you're worshipping for what? If anything, everything that you're doing, if it is not for the sake of Islam and for haqq, if you're following a shaykh, if you're not understanding his intention, his mission. How many times have I said this? Then what is that for? Yes, we worship. We ask for forgiveness. We pull the tasbih. But what is all that for? To make us to become better ones to be able to serve. You understand? So, which means that if you are worshipping and you don't become a better one, if you're worshipping and you become more ghaflat, more ignorant, more arrogant, more stubborn, leave that worship. This is what the sheikhs tell you. Of course, people are now going to twist my words and say he's saying not to pray, not to do anything. You want to think that way? Think that way. Then you become a donkey. You're still a donkey. I don't talk to donkeys. People who come to the shaykh and say, I'm like this or I'm like that, and I do so much studying, the shaykh will say, leave the studying. It's not helping you. In fact, it is backfiring on you. This one says, I worship so much. Leave all that nightly worship. Now you have to do something else. You have to do something else. You have to do something else. It's not that. How many more stories of saints do we need to hear? That they come from complete worship or complete books and knowledge, and he meets a friend of Allah and the friend of Allah says, leave all of that. Throw all of that. Hazrat Shamsi Tabriz told Mevlana, literally throw all your books into that lake. Uftada Hazrat Ari, the Shaykh of Aziz Mahmud Hudai, literally told him, leave everything that you're doing, studying and teaching and everything. And these people are doing it for haqq, for Islam. Not like us, we're doing this 24 hours for dunya. They're doing that. They say leave all of that because it's not helping your spirituality. Take off your clothes and now go and sell liver. The lowest job that there is. Do you understand? Your intention must be that intention when you're not worshipping. When you're not worshipping, what is your intention? And what are you busy with? You're saying that you're murid. The Sahabi, what is their intention outside of worship and inside of worship? To be able to serve the Prophet ﷺ, to run with what he's running, not to be separate, not to say, okay, now that I have Islam, now that I have Bayat, now that I have Jamaat, let me just sit in my house and give milk to my baby. How do you think this Islamic civilization rose overnight like that? Huh? When you have people who are not putting themselves first, they're putting Allah priority. This is what scares a lot of modern people too. A lot of Muslims, especially they don't really scare poor people. They don't. They don't scare poor people. They don't scare people who have nothing, because they have nothing. They have nothing. They're so poor in so many ways, and they say, oh, this is it. This is the Jamaat. We have to come here every night. We have to listen to Sohbat. There's food. There's this. There's that. There's work. We love that because we have nothing. It's when they have something that it is difficult. And when they have a lot, it's even more difficult. Then, of course, modern day, they have nothing, and they come, and they get very happy. They're busy. Then when we give them something, then they kick everything away. And they sit. And they're busy with themselves. But American style, they say a lot. Oh, I really appreciate what you did. Oh, thank you so much. Nobody did this much. We don't need words like that. We don't need words like that, especially coming from the East. You don't gush. If you are sincere, you do it. You don't need to. We know. That is a good manners to say, but you know, if you say so many times and you never do, people get fed up too, you know. So we worship, yes. You get the blessings. As a Naqshbandi murid, you get the blessings. Yes? Then what happens? We give in our ihda. Our ihda is everything that we're doing, all the blessings that we're doing, first we give it to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, his companions, his family, all the saints in our Shaykh. We don't keep anything. That is also to stop us from feeling proud, feeling that we have people a little bit, they start flying. Oh, the ego. Oof. Yes. You understand?
So, if we try to fix that intention in the future, what about the intentions of the past?
Doesn't matter. Every day is a new day. Wrong intentions in the past, say astaghfirullah. Change it. Allah is most generous, and Allah moves according to our sincerity. He's able to do everything, but He moves according to our sincerity too. Allah is saying, my guidance is for those who ask for guidance. My guidance is not for those who don't ask for guidance. That's common sense, no? And does Allah let everyone and trap everyone and leave them everyone alone so that they don't know what is guidance and what is not guidance? No one can claim on the Day of Judgment that. Never. But what is making a man's heart to be sealed? That is the thing. To be sealed. That's important to see. The heart, in everything, there is a heart. In everything. And the heart of the Quran is Surah Al-Yasin. And in Surah Al-Yasin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about those ones that they say we have sealed them. What is that ayat? We sealed them in the front and the back and they cannot see. فَأَخْشَيْنَ فَهُمْ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ. Understand? It's already sealed. Meaning that Allah allows it to happen because they are just not working. So intentions in the past, wrong things that you've done in the past, we say astaghfirullah. That's why holy days and nights are here for. To sit and to think. That's what every day is supposed to be for. In the Naqshbandi way, you're supposed to make tafakkur. You sit and you think. You sit and you think, what did I do today? What did I do good? What did I do bad? What did I say good? What did I say bad? Why did I say it? Why did I do it? How did it reach? As the Prophet says, 1 hour of tafakkur, it is better than 70 years of worship. Now, it's not just sitting down that you're going to start thinking, because once you start the engine, it's not going to stop. You start the engine of always thinking and considering that, and making tafakkur is not going to stop. Now, you read something, it's going to make you to think, to make tafakkur. Someone says something, you listen, it's going to make you to become tafakkur. Your Shaykh washes you up, you're going to think that. You're washing somebody up, you're going to think that. Then it's never ending. Then that knowledge becomes never ending. But when you seal yourself like that, when you don't listen to anything, then that time Quran comes to you, you don't hear nothing. You have work on a... Huh?
No, I have to wait.
You can wait. And when a mirror is shown to you, you respond. That time, as a murid, it doesn't matter where it is. Because before you say, I'm a father, I'm not going to listen to my son. I'm a husband, I'm not going to listen to my wife. I'm a wife, I'm not going to listen to my husband. But when you enter into tariqat now, you know what is haqq. And if shaitan comes and presents something that is haqq, you must know that it is haqq, you must take that haqq. People don't listen to anyone, don't you see? Now as a murid, now we're going to see, okay, is this meant for me? Is it not meant for me? What is this for? You must work. Otherwise you get stuck. Otherwise your heart is going to become dead. You must be aware. How is this reaching? When I say this, when I move like this, when I speak like this, when I act like this, how is it reaching? How are people reading me? What message, what signal am I trying to convey? Does it fit with my intention? My action, does it fit with my intention or no? I intend for this to be good, but my actions are wrong. It doesn't fit. Yes, intentions are more important, but the actions has to fit into the intentions. If the intentions is the only thing that's going to be accepted, why we have to pray? Why we have to give zakat? Why we have to fast? Why we have to go to Hajj? All these things are struggles that up till today other religions are saying, why you guys suffer so much for your religion? It's so hard. From that time until today, it's so hard. Why you have to 5 times a day you have to pray? That intention has to be contained. It has to be protected. That intention is the shahadat. The prayer, it is to protect the shahadat. The zakat is to protect the shahadat. Yeah, zakat protects the shahadat. If you say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, you're saying I believe in Allah, I believe in the Prophet, I believe whatever Allah says and what the Prophet says. And you have, your wealth is not your own, it's coming from Allah. And there's a right of others from that wealth. And you're not giving me, no matter how much you say you believe, you're not really believing. You're a hypocrite. You pick and you choose. So you don't give zakat, your prayer is affected, definitely. And your shahadat is also affected. It continues. You understand? So, like it or not, this life, whether it's religion or spirituality or whatever, this life, it is between hope and fear. It is between existence and non-existence. And this life is what you're doing in reality is always to stop yourself from dying. Why do you think you breathe in? Because you're dying. When you die, 7 breaths out and you don't breathe in. Why do you think you walk? Because you're falling. So it is a struggle. This life is a struggle. This is what I'm trying to say. Struggle with those who are struggling with Allah, it'll be okay. You have to find yourself a guide. You have to stick close. You have to hold on tightly. You have to watch. You have to be with him. You have to be in sohbat. We used to sit, I used to sit, Shaykh Efendi would give sohbats 3 hours, 6 hours in Turkish, and we used to sit and just stare at him. Not just in the sohbat, outside, we used to pay attention to every single detail that he would do. And think why. You enter through that phase of, okay, you're seeing and you copy. Okay, but you pass through that phase too. You start to understand why it is and how it fits into one situation to another situation. But you have to observe. Why we have the Imam? You follow the Imam, right? When you stop doing that, then you separate yourself slowly. You're not going to gain anything then. Now, even in their company and you don't follow, you're not going to gain anything. Like what we said before. Yes, Hazrat Bayazid Bistami is saying those who don't have a Shaykh, the Shaykh is Shaitan. And we said those who have a Shaykh and they don't follow the Shaykh, they become Shaitan. Because Shaitan is putting his arrows first on those ones who are following the Shaykhs, not other people. Because those ones who are following the Shaykhs, they're taking the treasures of Allah and they're giving. They must destroy those ones first. May Allah not let us alone, inshallah. May Allah not leave us alone from our Shaykh, inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Fatiha. So, any question? There's a question through admin. Did you get it? No, of course not. Why you didn't even check? Huh? Ask him? Who is him? He's on Gmail. Today. Nothing. See, people are sleeping. Okay. Never mind. Maybe someone is sitting there trying to find an answer for their lives. Because you guys are, this is what I'm saying, American born. You're so slow, so dumb. There's no urgency, there's no, there's no pain. When you feel someone's pain, it'll be very urgent, you know? What is this? Wake up. I'm saying this over and over again. You guys are sleeping. Anyway. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum. This much is enough. We will answer later, inshallah. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to those who wants to have sohbat. Huh? You don't want to hear sohbat? Out. If the sohbat is going through one ear and out through another ear when I'm trying to make it so, then I'm going to find another group that they're not going to go from one ear to another ear so much. Please. This is I'm saying please to you. You have to watch. This is American style. They give you something and say, oh, thank you. They give you treasures and say thank you. No, they give you something precious. You have to take care of it. American style, because you get so much every day. We used to, when we were growing up, we buy shoes once a year, only during the time of Ramazan. In America, you buy shoes every day if you want, no? Every day. So when you're young, you train to think, I can get anything that I want any time of that, any time, any day. There is no value. And I don't take care of this. It's okay. I put it here. I'm going to get a new one. I'm going to get a new one. Don't you know sales are happening every month, every week? So there is no value. This is consumerism. This is capitalism. There is no value. But when something is given to you that is valuable, you take care of it. You guard it. You clean it. Shaykh Efendi used to tell us that story how he had some, I forget what it was an item, it was a thing somebody gave to him. And he was taking care of it. You see, he was holding it so tight, he was sleeping with it too. He was taking care of it. That is not in love with dunya, that is taking care of something and understanding its value. So sohbah is giving to you with value. Are you understanding? No. Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum. Did you come?
وأسألك اللهم بالأسماء المكتوبة حول العرش وأسألك بالأسماء المكتوبة حول الكرسي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك النبي الأمي وعلى آل سيدنا محمد اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد صلاة تكون لك رضاء وله جزاء ولحقه أداء وأعطه الوسيلة والفضيلة والمقام المحمود